Hello and welcome to my applied assignment. I chose to do interview and my name is Angel Benitez. The person I interviewed, her name is Patricia Ortiz. She's been a teacher for 20 years and she's mostly worked in transitional kindergarten in a traditional grade K through 12 school district. I wanted to interview her because I wanted to know her view of dual language learners, students, and how school districts have adapted to accommodate multilingual students in the classroom. The prior knowledge I knew before the interview is that parents play an important role in their child's education. Sometimes parents do not know how to engage with their child to support them at home. This is why teachers can recommend activities and resources that can help facilitate the learning process at home. All right, and these are the three resources I use in creating my questions: screening and assessment, dual language development, cognitive benefits of bilingualism, and family and community engagement, language at home and in the community. All right, and here's my evidence. Here's me scheduling my interview via email, and then I did my interview in person. I recorded an audio, and then I had the audio transcribed. And right here on the right of the screen, we see the transcribed conversation that we had. So, learning outcome. Until recently, there was little to no focus on dual language teaching. Needless to say, I can see this being true as there wasn't much emphasis in promoting the continuation of development of the child's first language. So schools would create a classroom based on the student's ability and assign them to their different academic tracks. Benefits of dual language or multilanguage can include code switching, better improvement in communicative skills, and children being able to express themselves better as adults. Students also develop an appreciation of their own culture and gain a respect of others' culture, diversity, and individuality. A teacher's biggest role in supporting dual language learners is to provide a positive reinforcement and encouragement in the classroom. One of the few ways the teachers can help support dual language learners is through visual aids, cooperative learning, differentiated instructions to help the child further develop their first language alongside English. The classroom materials do play a big role for dual language learners as it can help promote representative. It can help to represent others. So creating a classroom that helps promote diversity, such as having diverse books in the classroom, or having culturally diverse dolls, foods, toy foods, and clothing in the dramatic play area can help create the classroom become more diverse. Build a welcoming community in the environment, and more than anything, various teaching methods to meet the needs of all the children. Some of the challenges some teachers may face is teachers' lack of understanding of the culture of the students they are working with. This can be a big factor, especially in the education system where majority of the teachers are 90% female and a majority of them are white females. I'm not saying that white females don't know about their culture. However, there might be a lack of information and understanding, so that can create some sort of barrier. Another challenge that can be is being able to meet the needs of all the students due to lack of time. Language barrier is also a big challenge, especially for languages that might not be too common. And also, a lack of resource can be one of the biggest issues. To further my learning, these are 4 great tools that I have that I can use to create an overall environment prepared for dual language learners. First is the Preschool Learning's Foundation. There's 3 volumes to it, and it covers all the domains: social, emotional, cognitive, uh, and then there's also a assessment tool in rating the environment of the classroom, making sure it's up to standards in the state of California. There's also the preschool curriculum framework, and also the DRDP, the Desired Results Development Profile. These are all mostly focused on preschool developments and goals. So to further learning, using the amount of resources to become familiar in implementing the assessment in Spanish. So in other words, having those 4 resources, I am able to create an assessment, translate should one of my students be fluent in Spanish. And me being fluent in Spanish myself, I am able to translate the assessment into Spanish so that way I can assess the student in their home language and thus create less of a barrier for the student. So, one of my questions for my peers is, what resource, if any, did you find helpful and intend to use in the near future when working with dual language learners? All right, thank you very much, and you guys have a good day.